Hey everyone, and welcome back to the podcast. Today, Jane and I are tackling something that I think we all experience, but maybe don't talk about enough: eye contact, or more specifically, the lack of it, or the awkwardness of it. You know, that moment when you're talking to someone and you're not quite sure where to look, or you catch yourself staring and it just gets weird.
Oh my gosh, Zia, absolutely. It's such a fundamental part of human interaction, yet it can be so loaded with unspoken rules and anxieties. I mean, who hasn't been in a conversation where you're either completely avoiding someone's eyes or you feel like you're in a staring contest you didn't sign up for? It's truly fascinating why something so natural can feel so unnatural sometimes.
Exactly. Let's start there. Why do people feel uncomfortable looking others straight in the eye? Is it shyness, insecurity, or something else entirely? I remember in school, my teachers would always say, "Look me in the eye when you're talking." And it always felt like a challenge, not an invitation.
That's a great point. I think there are a few layers to it. Culturally, eye contact varies wildly. In some cultures, direct eye contact, especially with elders or superiors, can be seen as disrespectful or aggressive. In others, it's a sign of honesty and engagement. So, if you're not aware of those nuances, you can easily misinterpret or feel misinterpreted.
That's true. Cultural context is huge. But even within Western cultures where it's generally encouraged, there's still that discomfort. I think for many, it's about vulnerability. When you make direct eye contact, you're opening yourself up. You're saying, "I see you, and I'm allowing you to see me." That can be pretty intense for some people, especially if they're not feeling confident.
Totally. It can feel like you're exposing your inner thoughts or emotions. And let's be honest, not everyone is comfortable with that level of intimacy with a stranger or even an acquaintance. There's also the element of perceived judgment. When someone looks at you intently, you might feel like they're scrutinizing you, which can trigger self-consciousness.
Yeah, it's almost like an ancient primal thing, too, isn't it? Like in the animal kingdom, prolonged direct eye contact can be a sign of aggression, a challenge. We carry some of that baggage, even if unconsciously. It's like, are you looking at me because you're interested or because you're about to fight me?
A fascinating primal connection. So it's no wonder we have this built-in sensitivity around it. Given all this, it begs the question, how long should we hold eye contact? What's the sweet spot that conveys sincerity without being creepy or aggressive? Because I've definitely been on both ends of that spectrum.
Me too. There's an unofficial rule of thumb I've heard, and it seems to work pretty well. Aim for about 70 to 80% of the conversation time, but not a constant stare. It's more about holding eye contact for 3 to 5 seconds, then briefly breaking it. Maybe looking at their nose, mouth, or just slightly to the side, and then re-establishing it. It makes it feel natural, like a dynamic gaze.
That's a really practical tip, Zia. The 3 to 5 second rule feels comfortable. It allows for connection without intensity. What about the breaking part? Is there a right way to break eye contact? Because some people just look away quickly, almost like they're caught doing something wrong, and that can feel dismissive.
Good question. I think breaking it gently, maybe looking to the side for a brief moment as if collecting your thoughts, or glancing down briefly before looking back, feels more natural. It's like you're processing, not avoiding. The key is to convey engagement, even in the moments you're not making direct eye contact. It's a dance, really.
A dance. I love that analogy. It's about rhythm. So it's not about glaring unblinkingly, but rather a flow that signals you're present and listening. It also prevents the person from feeling like they're being interrogated. It's conversational eye contact, not an examination.
Exactly. Now let's talk about the benefits. Beyond just not being awkward, can eye contact actually make you, or at least appear, smarter, more of a leader, and more confident? I mean, we always hear about powerful people having piercing or commanding gazes.
That's a big one. While eye contact won't literally increase your IQ, it absolutely influences how intelligent and capable others perceive you to be. When you maintain appropriate eye contact, it signals active listening, focus, and understanding. You look engaged, like you're truly absorbing what's being said, which makes people think you're smart.
Right, it's about perception. If you're looking down or around the room, it can make you seem distracted, uninterested, or even unsure of what you're saying, regardless of how brilliant your thoughts actually are. So, in a sense, it helps you project your intelligence more effectively.
Precisely, and that ties directly into leadership. Leaders need to inspire trust and confidence in their teams. If a leader can't look you in the eye, how can you truly believe in their vision or their commitment? Strong, consistent eye contact conveys conviction, honesty, and presence. It says, I'm here, I'm accountable, and I mean what I say.
Oh, absolutely. Think about giving a presentation. If the speaker is just reading off slides or staring at the back wall, you instantly disengage. But if they're scanning the room, making eye contact with different people, you feel like they're talking to you personally. It draws you in, makes you feel connected, and that's a huge leadership quality.
It's about commanding attention without being overbearing. It's projecting authority and confidence in a really powerful, nonverbal way. And the amazing thing is, it's not just about how others perceive you. It can actually make you feel more confident internally, too.
Yes, this is the part I find most interesting. It's like a feedback loop. When you consciously make an effort to maintain good eye contact, even if you're a bit nervous at first, you start to feel more confident. It forces you to be present, to engage. And when you see that positive reaction from the other person, them nodding, smiling, returning your gaze, it reinforces that feeling of self-assurance.
Totally. It's a fake it till you make it scenario that actually works. By adopting the posture and behavior of someone confident, you begin to embody that confidence. It's a powerful nonverbal cue that signals to your own brain, hey, I'm okay here, I've got this. And that can calm anxieties and boost your self-esteem in real time.
It's like if you can meet someone's gaze, you're signaling to yourself that you're strong enough to handle whatever comes back. It's a mental and emotional muscle you're exercising. And the more you do it, the easier and more natural it becomes. Suddenly, those initially uncomfortable moments become moments of connection.
Absolutely. I've personally experienced this transformation. I used to be quite shy, and avoiding eye contact was my default. But deliberately practicing it, even just with friends and family at first, made a huge difference. I started feeling more grounded, more assertive, and genuinely more connected in conversations.
That's a great example, Jane. So, for anyone out there listening who finds eye contact challenging, what are some practical steps they can take to get better at it? Besides the 3 to 5 second rule, any other tips?
Yes, definitely. One thing I found helpful is to start small. Don't feel pressured to stare into someone's soul right away. Maybe start by focusing on one of their eyes rather than trying to take in their whole face. It sounds a bit strange, but it can make it less overwhelming.
Oh, that's a clever trick. It narrows your focus and makes it feel less like a big, intimidating stare. I like that.
Right? Another thing is to practice peripheral vision. So you're looking at their eyes, but you're also aware of their facial expressions, their slight nods, the overall nonverbal cues. This helps you feel more engaged with their entire presence rather than just fixating on their pupils. It makes it feel more holistic and less like a direct beam.
That's smart. It takes some of the pressure off. And I'd add, remember to breathe. Seriously, when people get nervous about eye contact, they often hold their breath, which just makes them more tense. A few deep breaths before a conversation can make a huge difference in how comfortable you feel holding a gaze.
Such a good reminder, Zia. Breathing is foundational to everything. And finally, remember that it's okay to break eye contact occasionally. As we discussed, a natural conversation isn't a continuous stare. It's about ebb and flow. Look away to think, to gesture, or to just give your eyes a brief rest. It makes you human.
Absolutely. So, to wrap it all up, eye contact is a powerful tool for connection, perception, and even self-confidence. It might feel uncomfortable at first due to cultural reasons, vulnerability, or even primal instincts, but it's a skill you can absolutely develop.
And by mastering that dynamic gaze, aiming for that 3 to 5 second hold, then a gentle break and re-engagement, you can appear more intelligent, exude leadership qualities, and genuinely boost your own sense of self-assurance. It's a small change with huge ripple effects.
Couldn't agree more. So next time you're in a conversation, challenge yourself to try some of these tips. See how it feels and observe the difference it makes in your interactions. You might just surprise yourself.
Give it a go, and let us know how it works for you. We'd love to hear your experiences. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of the podcast.
Thanks everyone. We'll catch you next time.